and welcome and hello to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with me, Marky Mark. We've got BFG and we've got Betty. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, how the devil are we all?
I can hear tonight.
Was that better?
That was lovely.
Good.
Oh, I got your voice in both ears.
Mm.
You can't beat Mark coming in both ears then?
Yeah, you can't.
It clears out the sinuses, I'll tell you that.
And I guarantee you there's no menthol.
I say.
Do you know something? I can't believe it's the 1st of October.
No.
It's so like, wow.
The time flies when you're having fun, isn't it?
No, we're just spending all our spare time looking for Godzilla on the horizon, I think.
No, I know.
Well, I've said it once, I'll say it again. We are not ready for the zombie apocalypse. It's as simple as that.
Don't you believe it, son? I've got my gaggle of 80-year-olds ready and waiting.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have your 80-year-olds round at Argos, isn't it?
Yep. Nick a chainsaw and then start having some fun.
Yeah. Right, you can say hello to chat then.
I thought he was going to say something else. Where's this going?
Well, can't you remember? We was on about it a couple of weeks back.
I can't remember what I did yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Bless you. Right, well, good evening, Mr. Summers. Thank you for joining us. Some git called BFG. Bill Richards, good evening, sir. Lovely seeing you the other evening. Dale, how you doing, dude? Dion, good evening. Flashy1221. I've been practicing. The ever gorgeous and spicy mama is with us. Jules, darling.
Jules.
Kentucky
Get
Bill.
on.
Dude. Liz. Snuggles, my lovely. Lots of friendly fingers here. Fee, good evening. We've got Mike's Mex, Net Reality. Noel, good evening. Paul Anderson, good evening. Paul Denby.
Anderson.
He knows we're doing the bottom drawer, doesn't he? That's what it is.
Is it? Oh, are you doing the bottom drawer tonight?
Just
Bottom
send it
drawer
to
tonight.
Liz. Just send it to Liz.
Phil, good evening. Rachel, hope you're well, love. Hope you're well.
Hang on a minute, Stevie. It's not 1221. It's 1221.
Oh God,
Wow.
I've been practicing the wrong thing.
There you go, sir. You be told.
Robster, dude. Shane Gibson, good evening. Sheboygan,
Fist bump.
always a pleasure. We have with us Vape Royalty. Dean the Devil Vapor is with us tonight.
Yeah, Danny buddy.
Apparently a little smaller in stature than usual, but still enough to scare old ladies. The Late Night Vape Show. Mick, how you doing,
Fist
dude?
bump.
And remember, if you're in the Gainsborough area
And you need a taxi.
call for Mick. UK Andy, dude, thank you so much for last week.
Yeah,
Andy.
we're
That
brilliant.
was such a giggle.
We are not worthy.
The ever gorgeous Vavavoom that is Vapor Bunny. And
Huggles for
finally,
Vapor
but by
Bunny.
no means least, Dawn, the vaping pasty, is with us.
Buggles.
Right, if anybody else snuck in, Jumpmeister, good evening, dude.
Fist bump.
Chris,
And I think that's everybody on the participants list. So
Rachel and Fun Ruby. Hello.
I got Rachel.
Did you? I don't think
Yes.
you did.
Well, not while Chris was watching, no, but I say, bloody hell, slow down, can't keep up. Well, we tore through that tonight, didn't we?
We certainly did.
I say.
Well,
Oh, Rachel. More Huggles for Rachel, please, gentlemen.
Huggles.
Huggles!
I think the way things are going at the moment, everybody needs extra Huggles.
Hmm.
Because I know
Indeed.
I've had a a pretty shit week. Jules she's not been well. I mean, I came home from work yesterday and Jules is sitting on the couch like that. I said, "What's up?" I think I've overdosed on the morphine. She was sparkled.
Oh, she in a nice and warm and happy place though.
It's not that, Mark. It's once it wears off, it's the side effects kick in. She can't sleep. She gets itchy from head to toe.
Oh, not good.
When she's lying in bed and she wakes up, she jumps. I get woken up. The dog goes flying. So yeah, so it's been pretty shit week here, to be honest. Just with, I think the weather's got a lot to do with it as well. You know, we're getting to that age now where the arthritis is kicking our backsides on a daily basis. So as I say, I think everybody is needing more extra Huggles, obviously, with the COVID carry on as well, because it's bloody chaos up here at the moment.
It's chaos everywhere. I mean, let's face it. I appreciate everything that's going off, but it's so like mixed messages.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of a devil when Ed Gaffer at Country don't even know what the rules are.
Oh, I get it was yesterday. I was in a meeting yesterday morning, and it was one of these bloody video call things, and it's our company's now putting out a thing that if anybody comes into our depot, a subcontractor or parts deliveries or whatever, an outsider basically, if they stop in reception behind the black and yellow line, I have to go out with a clipboard like bloody Eamon Andrews and go through a list of questions, their name, address, you know, date of birth, shoe size, when they lost their virginity, that kind of shit. And then they ask the COVID questions, and that's what I've got to do from now on every time somebody walks through that door who is not an employee of our company.
We've got a couple of late entries. We've got Slarty, Lisbeth.
Fist bump. Lisbeth Huggles.
Good evening, Ben. And we have the ever infamous Tetley man.
Tetley
is with us. Good evening, guys. There's only 16 thumbs up. Only 16? I thought I wasn't feeling it tonight.
Yeah.
I need more than 16 thumbs, guys.
Come on. We definitely
Hey, see
need...
the size of his butthole.
Do you leave my butthole? I've come listening to you coming out with this clipboard. Right, boys. You got 50 quid.
Your name's not there and you're not coming in.
They cut my overtime.
Yeah, and that started today.
Oh, you're joking.
Nope.
Oh,
I no longer get paid for overtime.
That's wrong. It really is.
The thing is, I think employers have employees by the balls at the moment.
Yeah.
Because the state that the country's in, so I can see their point of view to a certain extent. They're trying to save money, but when they do things like that, they need to do it across the board. They don't just pick a selective few and say, well, from now on, you're no longer getting paid for overtime if you do overtime. You'll get a standard rate and that's it. Well, look at the guys over there who are doing the exact same job that I'm doing. And they're still getting it. It's wrong.
You see, it wouldn't be so bad if it was sort of like one of the cases of sort of like they got you all together and said, look, this is the situation. Can you help us out? We'll just do standard rate. And then obviously when business picks up, then we'll reintroduce it. It's to help the company in these hard times. That would be a better approach. So like get people on board instead of just blatantly just doing it.
He makes but something he's getting paid for theirs. He actually works at the furlough rate, which is what 80%, Mike, unless it's dropped.
Really? Jeez.
Liz, I'm expecting a photo message after that comment.
Message.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Well, in a couple of weeks' time, guys, you'll be able to see the new look of me. I got my eyes tested yesterday. I get new glasses.
Oh. We're not talking coat bottoms, are we?
Yeah, I've gone instead of this square, they're more roundy, but they're so like the variable focals.
Going for the Harry Potter look.
Oh, you're going to be in for fun, mate. Took me about 2 weeks to get used to mine.
Yeah, well, I need it because, I mean, job I'm doing, I'm taking them on, I'm putting them on. I'm taking them off, I'm putting them on. It's just ridiculous at the moment. I mean, it's not too bad here now, but when you're at work, it's terrible.
Well,
Getting old.
They're easier with the computer, but you've got to get used to the fact you sort of, if you don't move your eyeball to look through the top or bottom, you end up looking a prick because you're like,
follow your nose.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
That's what they told Jules and I when we got the varifocals. Follow your nose. Don't look down. Follow your nose.
Oh,
honestly, it's a nightmare at the moment with my glasses because I mean I can see so like long distance I'm fine, but so like the short distance it used to be about 2 inches from my nose. Now it's about a foot. So it's getting worse, obviously, as I get older. So it's like, oh, absolute pain. So I've gone for it. The 300 quid. 300 quid for a pair of glasses.
have you gone for girly designer ones?
Yeah, I've gone for some. If I was going to get it, fortunately, the girl that was dealing with me had a half price. So I got from 140 something pound. But 300 quid they were.
As Liz has put in SoulOhm Potter.
Yeah, I literally will be SoulOhm Potter. The more rounded, I've had these type of square glasses for years. So I thought I wanted to go for something completely different. I'm going to wear them all the time.
What worries me is how long did you have to helicopter to get the 50% off?
Well, to be honest with you, she were quite a bonny lass, to be fair. And I think, yeah, there were a bit of chemistry going off. I'm telling you. So all I'm saying is there were a bit of chemistry going off.
The thing is, you get away with the round glasses as well because of the shape of your face. Round glasses and me don't work because I've got what they call, typically what they call in Glasgow, a ball face. Round.
Yeah,
So
I'm more overly...
Round face and round glasses don't go. I've got a round face and a square head.
See, I've just got a huge Swede, so it completely...
I've only got a little head. Honestly, I really have got a small head.
So what about your face?
Most hats don't fit me. I end up with this clump at the back of my head. Honestly, it's terrible. I have to really be careful. If I go and buy a baseball cap, I have to go into the kiddie section to buy a baseball cap. Honestly, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I wondered why you had so many Peppa Pig hats.
I've got a little head. It's just one of them things.
Yeah, I must admit, my father was like that. He had to go and buy his hats from the kids section as well.
Mick's just put you'll get the halftime brew in your lap if Jan's listening.
Oh no, Jan was with me at the time.
Well, you're getting kinky.
Honestly. Honestly, I am no word of a lie. This girl, honestly, she was giving me definitely the eye.
When was the last time she had her eyes tested?
Well, exactly.
He was just going, look, what the happened there?
I don't know.
Mark H, fist bump. So
Bish bash bosh, good evening.
So that was my excitement. I tell you one thing, it was fun having your eyes tested with a mask on.
Yeah.
You think that, you know, when they saw that you have to sit on that ledge and put your chin on it and that lot, and then they puff in your eye and that lot. Oh, God.
Were your feet still on the floor, though?
No, they were swinging like normal. And then obviously when you're getting your eyes tested and they put that machine in front of your eyes, she's going, so is number one clear or number two better? Is number one clear? And it's like, what? Sorry? Eh? Number one clear? Number two? So honestly, we're fun as hell.
It's when you're talking about that, they checking the pressure at the back of your eyes and you give me that puff of air. Oh my God.
I hate that.
How far back do you jump?
Oh, that just drives me nuts. And you're trying to be all manly, aren't you?
Yeah, it's
and
like, I can
you
count
still
ya.
flinch.
Yeah, as you're picking the table back up.
Gaily!
Huggles! Run start. What? Yeah, my nuts probably were swinging. I know my feet were. I sit at work. When I sit down at work, my feet are swinging. Honestly, you can ask BFG. He's seen me at work. If I sit on my stool, yeah. I'm only little. I can't help it.
I'm perfectly formed.
It's like my dad said, small thing, what's it, small things come in nice boxes or something like that.
Good things come in small packages.
Yeah, like arsenic.
Okay.
No issues there then, boss.
That's what my dad used to say.
Bloody hell.
So BFG, what kind of a week you had then?
Oh, same old, bouncing off the walls, wondering how we were going to promote this little lot.
Ooh.
This is the bottom drawer for this evening. So we have the Target Pro, we have the Payload Kit, and we have the Aurora Play. And given that it's the 1st of October and Stoptober officially starts, good little giveaway for the newer vapor.
Yeah.
Yeah, something there for the more experienced to play with, obviously with the Aurora. But yeah, 2 of them. Somebody that's trying to get off the stinkies. So there we go, and that will be later on.
That will be much later on.
Yes, Ronnie, Liz is barred.
Liz is banned from entering. Don't you believe it? Swap those words around and the night becomes a lot more fun. Right. I say. Right. Sounds like something you get delivered in a discreet brown package from Love Honey. Irish, I know not of this Love Honey you speak of.
Still using
I like that, Bill. Bill, congratulations, Liz, in advance.
Yeah, she's had a really lucky winning streak these last few weeks back, hasn't she?
I still reckon Paul's going to do it instead. He's already won 2. He's our most prolific winner.
This is true.
Oh, she's never won the bottom drawer, though.
And Dean's back again. Hello, Dean.
Welcome back, Dean.
Dale, there's no need for that.
What's Gail said?
You what, dude?
Why? What's Gail said?
No, Dale.
Oh, Dale. Sorry.
Yes. Apparently, I gave him my influencer code for Love Honey last week. Not a chance. The lube is mine.
You should go and have a look on Wish and see some of the stuff that's on there.
Honest.
And read the comments.
They're the best.
Yeah. We did an after show, didn't we? With going through that lot, and that was so like, wow. I didn't even know them things existed.
To be fair, though, if you've not visited Love Honey, go and have a look and see what people are doing to each other. Honest.
So what's Love Honey?
Think Ann Summers.
Yeah.
But it's got lots of things that jiggle and whir and...
Oh, even worse than Wish?
Not as bad as Wish, but definitely not as tame as Ann Summers.
Because that Wish, it was that one bloke, he kept on buying everything, didn't he?
Yeah, that was quite worrying.
Yeah, the 24-inch double-ended dildo fits great.
Thing is, though, imagine having a YouTube channel and that's what you reviewed.
Don't give Chunk any ideas.
That'd be an awesome YouTube channel, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Can I fit this?
The Daily Buzz. But yes, no, I mean, I had a little flick through Love Honey, and I went,
Yeah, I bet you did.
well, the couples kit, it was fab. You've got a massager, you get a bar of vanilla massage wax, and then the buzzy things start. And it's like a little tongue tip that you pop in between your fingers. I was amazed.
You do what?
It's a little tongue tip.
Just never mind describing it. Get it out the drawer and let's see it.
I haven't got it. But I'm thinking, I thought I was broad-minded, but by God, am I vanilla?
I must be totally, because I ain't got a clue what you're on about at the present moment.
Well, I've seen a lot of funny advertising. I think they did a lot at one point. I think it was on Facebook. Every now and again, it would pop up.
They do a lot of late-night TV adverts as well, but it's all like smiling couples, you know, and it's all very twee.
That's right. Yeah, they did a lot of TV adverts. Yeah.
Apparently, Liz says, "Do that again, Stevie." She enjoyed it. Good evening, Tammy. Sorry, you came in at the wrong point there.
Hello. Oh dear.
Yeah, they had. I don't know if they still have the ads, but they did have them. The ads on TV.
I've seen a few adverts, but it's more sort of like two loving couples and.
Yeah, they look like they've been at the diazepam, don't they? They're just these huge smiles. But,
I've never understood them ones that are halfway down motorway.
Oh yeah, there's one in the M1, isn't there?
Yeah,
That's the right-hand
Pulse and
side.
cocktail, innit?
Yeah,
Why do you have
cocktail
it in
and
the
pulse.
middle of a motorway? You're driving home and think, oh yeah, I'll pop in there. I mean, it's not...
You've just been sat in a traffic jam for 2 hours. Of course you're going to want something to put a smile on your face.
Yeah. Nip in, fill the car up with fuel, packet of crisps, a bottle of Coke, and then 2 vibrators and a packet of chewing gum.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah, I've never understood.
But any time we've passed it, there's always been a couple of cars sitting outside it, and you I keep thinking to myself, one of these days we'll need Jules. One of these days we'll need to stop on the way by, going, we're coming back up to Scotland again and nip in, but it's always shut by the time we come home. Just to get in.
Or it's on the wrong side of the motorway.
Yeah. You're like...
U-turn, weak.
And brake turn.
Dogging in the car park, that'd be easy enough to do there, wouldn't it?
Would it?
Yeah, it would be, because the car park's right outside, it's right on the motor, but you're not actually going to get anybody going. Passing trade.
That does sound dodgy, mate. I picked a bloke up that manages one. Really?
Said he didn't know why he didn't batter him with an 8. We're into lock, stock and 2 smoking barrels territory here.
You're late.
Irish. COVID sucks. Dogging on Zoom is not the same.
But I mean, the stuff on Wish. I mean, obviously there's the toys. There's the toys for the ladies, fair enough. But the stuff they've got for men.
Do you know? Actually, it was some of the stuff that UK Andy finds that absolutely bloody hilarious. Because he starts to read out the comments and he gets halfway through it and we all burst out laughing.
Well, yeah, it's the comments that are the best.
The thing is, though, I mean, when I was a chef, we used to use some of the stuff, like rumblers and that for spuds. And it's basically a rotating cylinder with sandpaper inside.
I'm just as I thought.
That's just pure kinkiness, that.
Don't eat the donuts.
Oh, stop it, will you?
How many donuts can you get on this? I don't know, but let's bloody find out. I'm enjoying his analogy of a potato peeler here at the moment. Go on.
Well, there was one thing on Wish, and it was a sort of cup
Potato
device,
peeler.
if you will. Yeah.
Hmm.
But it had got little rubber teeth inside, and the damn thing rotated, just like the Spud Rumbler.
Right, I'm with you now. Yeah.
So, no. Why would you? No.
What's it like? Really sharp and that?
No, it's just like rubber sort of pyramid teeth inside it, and you just pop it on and it spins round.
Oh, so it massages you then?
Are you going to trust something from Wish to massage you, or are you going to trust it to rip you to shreds?
I wouldn't trust Wish full stop.
I'm on one just now, right? Well, how can I describe this? I know it's before the watershed, but how can I describe this and not get shut down? It's a thing shaped like a man's.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
On the bottom end of it is like a lady's bits. So the man could put it on the lady's bits and then still use it as a.
Woohoo.
Yeah, right. I would show the picture, but no.
Yeah, no. We'll not show the picture.
One of the comments from Arnold. Thank you. It came earlier than the scheduled time. I bet you fucking did. Very fast shipping, good packaging. Fairly good. It was good. No complaints. That was that one. But as you say, some of the other stuff is bloody weird. I'm trying to think. See if I can find some of the other stuff.
Now, Liz, we are definitely.
Well, talking
watershed
about
friendly.
things like that, we went to Doncaster Car Boot once. I'm on about many years ago when they used to do Doncaster Car Boots actually at the race course. And on one stall, there was old nails, old screws, that kind of a stall. And it had Thunderbird 1, a black one, and the only way I can describe it, you know when you get an old doll, a child's doll, you know that plastic that goes, that mucky, it's that pink, obviously it's flesh coloured pinky, but you can see ground in muck. Yeah, there was one next to it as well, that colour. Right next to Thunderbird 1, it races. We was expecting, like one lady
Later on.
owner.
Yeah, there's one here. Right? It's a vibrating butt plug, and it's a picture of a guy, and you'd swear somebody kicked him right in the knackers because he's like that. I guess there wasn't enough lube on that, but it's probably.
What Thunderbird was that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey guys, if you want to laugh, go into Wish and just look at the adult toys section, and just read some of the comments. They're bloody hilarious.
they're not in the same league as the Veet hair removal cream for men on Amazon, but they're close.
BFG, you're going to have to do it.
What?
The Veet.
Oh, the Veet advert.
Yeah. You know the bloke that did it, Knuckleheads?
Oh, God, you want me to do that?
Yeah. Please.
On here?
Yeah, on here. Come on, go and find it, please.
All right.
This'll be the best thing. Chrissy Doyle, fist bump.
Was that the one with the Brussels sprouts?
Yes. That's the very chap.
Oh, you've got to read that out. Honestly, that was... I just wet me to tears, that.
Right, let's have a look.
Dale says, read the reviews for sugar-free Haribo on Amazon.
Yeah, I've read it.
Yeah, that's scary. Right.
Go read the full packet after you're finished.
Are we sitting comfortably, children? After having been told my danglies look like an elderly Rastafarian, I decided to take the plunge and buy some of this, as previous shaving attempts had only been mildly successful, and I nearly put my back out trying to reach the more difficult bits. But, being a bit of a romantic, I thought I would do the deed on the missus's birthday as a bit of a treat. I ordered it well in advance, and working in the North Sea, I considered myself a bit above some of the characters writing the previous reviews and wrote them off as soft office types. Oh, my fellow sufferers, how wrong I was. I waited until the other half was tucked up in bed, and after giving some vague hints about a special surprise, I went down to the bathroom. Initially, all went well, and I applied the gel and stood waiting for something to happen. I didn't have long to wait. At first, there was a gentle warmth, which in a matter of seconds was replaced by an intense burning, and a feeling I can only describe as like having been given a barbed wire wedgie by two people intent on hitting the ceiling with my head. Religion hadn't featured much in my life until that night, but suddenly I became willing to convert to any religion to stop the violent burning around the turd tunnel and what appeared like the destruction of the meat and tube edge. Struggling not to bite through my bottom lip, I tried to wash the gel off in the sink and only succeeded in blocking the plug hole with a mat of air. Through the haze of tears, I struggled out of the bathroom, across the hall into the kitchen. By this time, walking was not really possible, and I crawled the final yard to the fridge in the hope of some form of cold relief. I yanked the freezer drawer out and found a tub of ice cream, tore the lid off, and positioned it under me. The relief was fantastic, but only temporarily, as it melted fairly quickly and the fiery stabbing returned. Due to the shape of the ice cream tub, I hadn't managed to give the starfish any treatment and groped around in the drawer for something else, as I was sure my vision was going to fail fairly soon. I grabbed a bag of what I later found out was frozen sprouts and tore it open, trying to be as quietly as possible. I took a handful of sprouts and then tried in vain to clench them between the cheeks of my arse. This was not doing the trick, as some of the gel had found its way up into the chutney tunnel, and it felt like the spaceship shuttle was running its engines behind me. This was probably and hopefully the only time in my life I was going to wish there was a gay snowman in the kitchen, which should give you some idea of the depths I was willing to sink to in order to ease the pain. The only solution my pain-crazed mind could come up with was to gently ease one of the sprouts where no veg has gone before. Unfortunately, alerted by the strange grunts coming from the kitchen, the other half chose that moment to come and investigate, and was greeted by the sight of me, arse in the air, strawberry ice cream dripping from my nether regions, and pushing a sprout right up my arse while muttering, "Ooh, that feels good, ah." Understandably, this was a shock to her, and she let out a little scream, and as I hadn't heard her coming, which caused an involuntary spasm of shock, which resulted in a sprout being ejected at quite some speed in her direction. I can understand that having a sprout fired against your leg at 11 at night in the kitchen probably wasn't the special surprise she was expecting, and having to explain to the children the next day what the strange hollow in the ice cream was didn't improve my status. So to sum it up, Veet removes hair, dignity, and self-respect.
Brilliant, mate.
Thank you. Let's see him do that on Jack and Ori.
No, obviously put the ice cream back in the freezer then, trying to explain it to the kids why it had a bollock-shaped dent in it. I'll never look at a Brussels sprout again like that in my life. Considering it was Mike Collins that put me on to putting Brussels sprouts into a curry, ain't happening anymore, dude.
Apparently, Veet also removes your watertight seal.
There you go.
I say. Anyway, shall we try and recover this debauched sex hit?
Oh dear gosh.
There is a little news, so
Would you
Can we
like a
have the-
bumper? Bumper.
please, darling.
Bumper. Ooh, wait a second. I've got to find the bumper. Bumper.
Dum, dum, dum. How are we doing on the bumper?
Go for it.
Right, the UK Vaping Industry Association, UKVIA, has just released a guide developed in partnership with the primary authority partners, Buckinghamshire, Surrey and Surrey Trading Standards, on how underage sales of vaping products can be prevented. We've talked about this quite extensively, and it's nice to see UKVIA are actually trying to give a central message. Yeah? I mean, there's enough meetings now which are bleating the same, think of the children, you know. So what they've done is they've released, can I have new teeth? Because Veet's knackered me. Released in the form of you what, dude?
Take the sprouts out.
That's where I'm going wrong.
So sitting there like the Godfather.
You show up to my wedding and give me no respect. Released in a form of a webinar and a PDF, the UK vaping industry's primary authority advice tackles one of the main challenges, which is preventing e-cig sales to minors. The guide aims to assist the vaping retailer, firstly by underlining the importance of restricting sales, and secondly by offering practical tips. Any vape business owner, as well as shop staff member, caught selling to a minor may incur a fine, and I didn't realise this, £2,500.
Was that maximum or minimum?
I would guess that's probably the max. The retailers must prove that they've taken all reasonable precautions and exercised all due diligence to avoid the sale of vape products to minors. That's a bit harsh. You've just been down coalface for 12 hours and you can't even get a vape. This means following all the steps included in the guide. The guide highlights there are different regulations in place for sales of vaping products in England, Wales, and Scotland, which is the important bit for me because we don't get any clarity on the differences between the countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. In line with arguments by public health experts and tobacco harm reduction experts from around the world, the guide highlights once again that the only people purchasing vaping products should be adults, and that this industry must do its best to earn the public and the authorities' trust. Sorry, I don't agree with that.
Just to report on what Irish has just asked. Yeah, it's the same here in the UK, here in England. I don't know about Scotland, but I know in England, if we sell to a minor, we get fined as well, not just the employee.
So that's in line with the alcohol,
the
licensing laws. Now, little bit of news from our cousins over the channel. Last year, a survey conducted by the French vaping advocacy group SoVape discovered that 45% of French adults thought that vaping is as dangerous as smoking, 80% believe that nicotine is carcinogenic, and it's just released findings showing now a shocking 75% of French people do not know that vaping is less dangerous than smoking. So in the space of 12 months, that figure is up 30%. This does not bode well for the TPD.
No.
You know, we've been keeping an eye on the European stance, and it's just following America, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're just going down the complete American route at the present moment. From the rumours that, well, bits and pieces that I've heard that's coming out of Europe at the present moment, it definitely is. They are taking the stance like America.
Well, commenting on the latest study, SoVape said the results of the new BVA SoVape survey show that most French people still have misperceptions about the risks of vaping and nicotine, Without an information campaign, this situation, which is detrimental to smoking cessation, has not changed since 2019. According to the new survey, so they break it down a little bit more, 8% of French people know that vaping is less risky than smoking. 23% think it's little or much less risky compared to 25%, so that's gone down. 58% think smoking is as much or more risky than smoking, so that's actually gone down by 1%. 18% admitted they don't know, so that's up by 3%. And on a cumulative basis, it's the 75% headline. 78% of French people think nicotine is carcinogenic, yet nicotine is not a proven carcinogen for humans. I
UK Vapester.
can't help but feel the tobacco industry and the anti-smoking campaigners are to blame for that one. You know,
I mean, there was a study came out, was it middle of last month? I know we're only 1st of October. I'm sure it came out in the middle of last month in America, that the study of children taking up vaping has gone down as well.
Really?
Yes. Oh, yeah, that study was released and it's been very underreported, should we say.
I'm going to be honest, I still see more kids, teenagers smoking than vaping.
I must admit, I don't see as many as I used to, but I do still see the odd teen having a puff. Yeah.
It's easier to nick a fag out your mum or dad's packet than nick one of their vaping devices.
Yeah, of course it is.
Especially if they've only got one vape device. Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of those things. Well, Irish has just put in lockdown, they don't have gas stations to buy them from. It's a fair point. Yeah. But I don't know about you, but have you noticed the 808 vape and the cartomizers seem to be making a resurgence in the
shops? We've noticed it a lot. I mean, a lot of the people that come in to our shop dissatisfied with the actual device that they're vaping on, but they're quite happy to either get 8 vape or whatever it is from local what's it called, B&M store. Literally B&M store. And so they're getting. I mean, I had one in today complaining about it being harsh, that the juice that they're at, well, he actually blamed it on the actual device. Then we find out he's bought a full kit from B&M for, I think the whole kit cost him less than a £5, and his juicer was £1, and it's he was wondering why it was so harsh on his throat.
What do you expect? You only get what you pay for at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, okay, your local brick and mortar store might be a little bit more expensive, but you're getting the knowledge there.
And sometimes what you find with your local brick and mortar as well, they'll have a bargain bin. Some of them do bargain bins. You pick up a bottle of juice for less than £5.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, we've got things for like £2 and that lot.
Yeah, and it's and majority of them are 100 times better than that 88 vape shit.
Ben's just showing off now. Bordering around 30 devices.
I had to reread Lizzie's comment there. I was reading that as 0 milligram.
Yeah, 0 milligram.
Liz, Ben can indeed rotate them.
I kind of agree with what Ben said. I mean, depending if you like the hobby side of things, where we've got God knows how many, but for your normal run of the mill vapor, they may only have 1 or 2 devices. So I think you will.
Well, I've noticed a lot of people. They have one device. They don't buy a pack of coils. They come in as soon as that coil's died. Then they come into the shop and then buy another one.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell that people are and you can see it happening. People are getting on a tight budget now.
Yeah.
And I've really noticed it. It's so like, it's one bottle of 10ml, it's one coil, and that's it. That's all they're buying. It's instead of so like buying a pack of 5 and a couple of bottles of juices, or buying the big short fills or things like that. No, they're buying a 10ml bottle and one coil. There's a lot of that going off.
If anybody approached me, I mean, I've done it since obviously I started vaping, and people have approached me, you know, can you recommend something, you know, for me to use? I want to go off the cigarettes and stuff. And one of the first things I say to them is, don't just buy one device, buy 2. If you can afford it, buy 2. Because if you only get one device and that battery goes, that's up. What are you going to do? If the vape shop's shut, you're going to head to the local shop and buy a pack of fags.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of the it's one of the main pieces of advice I give people. If you can afford it, buy 2.
Now, I will, for the sake of transparency, both Dale and Mr. Huckle are the co-owners of the other B&M in town, which is It's Not Vape. Sorry, it's not smoke.
It's not
vape.
smoke.
It is vape.
I'm pointing to their logo just at the top here.
And I must say, big thank you to
I
them.
work at that shop there, that one there, and they work at that shop there. They own it.
The way as I'm actually seeing this on screen, I'm actually sitting above Mark, and where his finger was getting me right in the bum.
I mean,
Yeah, but on this screen, you're beneath me, Mark.
yeah, you are beneath me. Yeah,
I say.
you're down there.
So on this one, I'm up here.
It's like that John Cleese and whatchamacallit sketch, innit? I look down at him.
Well, Dale's just said
He's lower class. I look up at him because he's upper class.
Dale's just said he's noticed a big switch from quality to quantity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was going to be an inevitability, to be honest with you, the way things are going in the world at the moment.
See, the problem is as well, when you see in places like Iceland selling kits for £6, and then they come into a vape shop and their expectations is sort of like the same.
Or you get the, I've got cash, you're going to do me a deal.
Oh yeah, I get that all the time, yeah. If I buy 2 kits, what deal do I... I'm just like, yeah, it's the same price. Right? I've never known it. I mean, it's so like, it makes me chuckle sometimes. You get people coming in, and it's so like, I want a coil. What coil do you want? Oh, I don't know. One I had last time, like you can remember every single customer. That just makes me chuckle all the time. It's so like, do you go into a shoe shop and say, can I have a pair of trainers? What size you say? I don't know, same pair as I had last time. Same thing, isn't it?
Well, what you need to do from now on, though, what we need to do is get your phone out. When they come in and ask for a coil, take a picture. Put their name next to it, write the coil underneath it, so the next time they come in, you go, is that you? They go, yeah. Okay, I know what one you want next.
I've got a better one. I'm going to buy a crystal ball. I'm just going to sit there and... my crystal ball says it's a K3 coil. Aspire.
Hey up, Gareth.
Hey up, Gareth.
And for those wondering why the name got changed to Arnold, you obviously missed Steve's thing about which.
I said crystal ball, not balls. Singular, Chuckmeister, not jewel.
Could have been worse, it might have been Bede's son.
Well, it could have been, yeah, good, yeah.
That's where the Brussels sprouts come in.
Now, I mean, obviously, we talked extensively about brick and mortar stores last week. I was just wondering, just a quick follow-up on last week. Has anybody noticed any of the issues that we raised?
Oh, Dale My heart goes out to you, mate. I've had that exact same thing. I've had people getting angry at me that I don't know what coil their device takes that's been sat in their junk drawer for 2 years. Yeah, I've had that. I've had the one, well, you should know you work in a vape shop. The best one was the universal coil. Yeah. I had a customer that was angry because there is not a universal coil that fits all devices.
And it's your fault?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Universe. What a fantastic business plan that is for somebody.
The universal coil.
Can you imagine how many adapters you'd need?
Oh, God, yeah.
That's got Smock's name written all over it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a scary thought, though, because universal coil, do you really think you're going to get any vape or flavour out of it?
No.
Was it the TVF8 V8 uni cycle coil thing?
Universal coil, not contraceptive, yeah.
I like Gailey's underneath. Customers are fannies. I don't do well in retail jobs.
I tell you one thing, and Dale and the guy will honestly, it's an eye-opener. It's a complete and utter eye-opener. I know we're hobbyists, and so the general public can be forgiven a lot, but some of them have not got a clue what juice, what milligram they have, what device they've got, and it's stood in front of them. You wouldn't believe how little they know about what they're actually vaping on.
And you must wonder how some of them are actually allowed out without a carer.
Oh yeah, I find it absolutely fascinating.
Ben, you have no idea of the kind of worms you just opened. The thought of Gailey behind the counter. I'd never be out of the shop. But B, I'd be there with a mop and bucket waiting for the blood.
No, Gailey would be perfect. Right, you're having that, and that. There. No arguments.
Oh, bless. There you are. Ben's just confirmed about the flavour of juice. And speaking of which, exciting things are happening at It's Not Smoke on the juice front. Might have a little more to report, but yeah, it'd be interesting. Once sold a device to a girl, offered help in to set it up, which she refused. She reappeared an hour later saying it started smoking. She'd removed the wraps from the batteries. Oh my God. Oh yeah,
it would not surprise me. I tell you one thing, it is being in an actual proper brick and mortar shop, it honestly opens your eyes. It really does.
Yes.
Fist bump.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it from that side of things now, Matt. You're seeing it from the other side of the counter.
Yeah. And honestly, I absolutely love it. The actual job itself, I absolutely love, because I'm kind of a people watcher anyway. And I find it so interesting that sort of like I wouldn't say they're technically phobic or anything like that. It's just the lack of knowledge that they know about a vaping device that I find so fascinating.
It's not just even vaping devices. I think it's life in general. I think at times with the majority of the general public. So, I mean, it's like getting back to what we were talking about last week. It's knowledge that they're not interested.
Yeah.
Why do I need to know that? Because I can just walk into your shop and say, give me one of them, and something for that. That's your job to know that.
You also get people that won't change a coil.
Yeah.
They will literally come in with their device and say, will you change the coil? Because they will not do it themselves. You won't believe it. They will not even change the coil. That's how They've got it so like, no, you set it all up and I'll just vape it until it breaks and then you set it back up again.
Yeah, but that could be as soon as you walk out the shop and a week later, this isn't working because you changed that coil, so it's your fault. You were the last one to touch it.
Mm.
And the Lord of Lewdness, the God of the Gutter, the Saint of Sin is in, and he's being a cheeky bugger. Is it just me, or does it look like an 80s bands are struggling? BFG is right, said Fred. Stevie Mark Almond. And SoulOhm's a little ZZ Top.
Yeah. I can definitely cope with that.
I can live with right, said Fred, but I think Stevie just got the rough end.
I think that fucking Mark Almond, cheeky bastard.
Ben, I've had that loads of times. Absolutely loads. I had one customer come in and it was sort of like you could tell she were a little bit nervous, and he's going, no, you want this, you want that, you want the other, and it's sort of like you could tell, no, I don't want all that, I don't want this. You could tell, and I ended up getting her, a little kit and that a lot, and she was more happy.
Well, Mark's just raised a good one. He had a lady in complaining her coil had only lasted one day in a POC X, and she was trying to use 80/20 in a POC X.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That'll kill it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've had that myself actually, because I do a bit of mixing every now and again, and it was a friend of the daughter's. I was making juice for her, and then she changed her device, and she never told me. And then I think it was within a week. I'm going through Coils. I went to the shop that I bought the device from, and the guy said, it's the juice that's the problem. So I said, it can't be the juice. I said, because I've never had any problems with it before. Well, it's in this. I can't remember what device it was, but she says it's in this. And I went, all right, so you've changed from direct
Elizabeth.
to lung.
Hi.
I said, so you need thinner juice. But it's... folk just don't realise. They think they can just get something, buy something off a shelf, or they see something shiny behind a counter and say, right, I want that. But they think they can still use the same juice that they've got in the house, because it's a case of, I want to use all that up because it's cost me money. And they realise that they can't do it. They end up burning out coils left, right and centre.
And this, for me, is where your brick and mortar store comes in, and getting a decent relationship with the guy behind the counter.
But also, you have got that problem of you already have got that decent person behind the counter, but the recipient isn't. It's just not going in.
Yeah,
it just doesn't go in.
You can't educate pork, lad.
And you do get a lot of that. You would be so surprised. It's like I said, it's almost like that technophobic thing. They just want it to work like a packet of cigarettes. Because when you stop and think about it, a packet of cigarettes, very simple to use. If you explain to someone, you take it out break it down a little bit more. So you buy the packet, you take the cellophane off the top, you open the packet, you take a cigarette actually out, you put that to your mouth and you light it and suck it. Yeah? That's how you would explain how to use a cigarette. Now you explain how to use a vaping device. It's something simple as a POC X. There's a lot more to it. You've got a button, you've got charging, you've got changing coils. There's a lot more to it. And I just don't think that some people can comprehend it.
No.
Not to be insulted. I'm not being insulted by any means of the imagination. I just don't think some people can just get it in their head.
Yeah.
It's like with battery safety. I mean, there's quite a few people mentioned about how people have got ripped batteries and things like that. I think a lot of people have still got that mentality that 18650s or whatever batteries that we use, like your 21700s, they treat them like AA batteries that they put in the remote control. And they're so used to treating batteries like that they think they can use the same type. You use them exactly the same as 18650s, which we all know that obviously if you shot one of them, you're going to go boom boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's 8:30, guys.
Well, man, that shot round.
It has. And 8:30 means it's time for the bottom draw. Indeed.
Before we go any further, is it Bish? Fist bump. Bish, bash, bosh. Fist bump.
Oh, bless supermarket worker. God,
Yeah.
Bish. You must be having a bad one at the minute. Some of the grief we've seen the supermarket workers getting, especially now the panic buying started again. Gordon Bennett. 8:30 means it's time for Liz to win. Chunk, wrong channel, dear boy. We don't do top shelf on here. No. Right, so
The only reason we don't do top shelf is Mark can't reach it without a box.
So this week we have the payload kit, we have the Target Pro box, and we have the Aurora Play, and it could be in your hot little hands.
Oh, it could.
So I think, given our reading earlier, we should be using the word sprout.
Are we? The word sprout.
Sprout.
Okay. SPROUT. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, we're good. So, darlings, if you want to win the bottom draw this week, type the word sprout. But don't type it yet. Ooh. Are we good yet?
Oh, I've typed it in. I've
No,
got to
well,
wait for
there we
people
go.
to put in sprout if you want to win.
Whack sprout in if you want to have a chance of pulling it. Ben's not allowed to enter. No, he's not. He's got far too many. Oh, I say, Phil. Apparently Phil's wiping with a handful of pasta that he bought back in March. Small cabbage. Thank you, Mr. Jones.
There you go.
Oh, bless you.
But sprouts. That's what we should have had.
No.
Well,
I'm trying to keep it above the gutter.
Give me a shout when you want me to roll it.
Oh, well.
Give it a couple of minutes yet.
Yeah, give him a couple of minutes. So if you want to win, type in sprout.
Irish is starting to worry me. Nature's anal beads. I'm not going to be able to look at Christmas table in the same way again.
Especially when you buy the sprouts with the bacon, you're going to be saying to yourself, what the hell's the bacon?
Bit useless facts about sprouts. Do you know they've been genetically altered so they're sweeter?
I don't think your ass would know the difference, no matter if you're shoving them up frozen.
Well, this is true.
Just did you see? Imagine Christmas Day morning, and you're looking at the turkey and you're looking at the sprout.
See, the thing is, though, no one's going to look at sprouts in the same way ever again, are they now?
Yeah, they're all going to be sitting at Christmas dinner going, I wonder if that'll fit.
What was it? Fresh when the fresh when the sprout went pop.
I love Mel's comment as well. How come Irish hasn't made you worry before now?
Yeah. And Gail used to like sprouts.
Not anymore. I used to like sprouts myself, but I don't. No, that's just going to put me off now.
Right, are we going to roll it?
Yes, I think we should roll it, dear boy.
Roll it.
Congratulations, Liz. Oh, sorry.
No way.
Dale Taylor has won. Do you want it?
You want it, Dale?
Do you want
Or
it,
do we
Dale?
roll
Or
it
shall we
again?
roll it again?
Yes, you have. Roll again. Bless him. Good lad, Dale.
Right. Cancel. Roll it.
I told you Paul would do it.
Sorry.
I told you.
Shall we roll it again? Paul, or do you want it? Ooh. Paul, you want it? You want it, Paul? You want it fair and square? Or do you want me to roll it again? Ooh. Dum, 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 dum.
Mark calling Paul. Mark calling Paul. Come in, Paul.
Nano, shashbags.
Nano.
He'll be sitting in the toilet. I've just tried these sprouts.
Yep, roll it again. Okie doke.
Paul,
No!
thank you, mate. No, appreciate that, dude.
Congratulations, Noel. You've won.
No!
Yay, Noel's won.
Well, the last time he managed to win, he wasn't even in the room. So it's nice that he's won. No!
You want it?
Do you want it? Well, if you do want it, dear boy, drop a line to...
Hey.
Yay, Noel's won it. Yay,
Excellent.
Congratulations, Noel. Hey.
Drop a line to the email at the top of the screen and give us your address and we'll sort that out for you, mate.
Yeah, I'll just type it in now. There you go, Noel. Congratulations, kiddo.
And just in case, as it's the start of Stoptober, if you want to check out this year's campaign, the link's now in chat, or you want to show people where to go to get some advice on how to quit the stinkies, go for it. So there we are. Well, I say, that was a little exciting.
It was, wasn't it? I enjoyed that.
Well, it's nice seeing Noel win.
Yeah, it is nice to see Noel win.
That's it.
See, it could be you. Yes, it could.
It certainly could.
We have far more in the bottom drawer, so join us in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I've got some good little bits and pieces coming up. So, yes.
Do you want to give us a little teaser?
Oh, no, not yet. No,
No, that's
no,
cool.
not yet.
Oh, on tenterhooks now.
I've got to keep you on tenterhooks. Yeah?
Liz, my darling, we win every time you enter the room, so that's enough for us.
Yeah, Liz. You win every time, Liz, because you have a wonderful company.
Gareth, why wait to December? You forget you're missing out in November. It's only Stoptober. It's not Stoptober and November. 31 days, mate. Up to November.
Harry ho!
Oh, Gail.
Blimey, that was aimed at you, and I got a twitch then. Bless.
Oh, bless.
Tammy says no projectile peas or sprouts, please.
Promise. Promise. Not on this show.
I say, Tammy. No.
No.
Oh, bless. That's never remembered November, Stevie.
Like it.
That's awesome.
Oh, brilliant.
God, can you imagine the merch for that? You could have November with sort of peas and sweet corn dripping off it gently.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Totally different channel.
That's another Wish advert with the sound of it.
Yeah, I know.
Easy,
I
Tiger.
love honey.
I'm going to have to go back on there tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. What do you
See
mean
if-
you've got subscription?
I want to see if they've got one of them paraplegic dolls. You know, the ones that have got like no head, no arms, no legs. It's just a
Torso.
mm,
Or not even that. You don't even need the torso.
this is just wrong. I mean, bad enough getting caught with a doll, but imagine just being caught with the cheeky bits and a pair of boobs. Oh,
I think the freakiest one I ever saw was it was a little doll about that big. They are freak. That's freaky. No.
there you are. Irish says BFG wants a torso doll, but I worry people.
What's a torso though, just so she can't run away?
This is it. Anyway, I believe it's time for us to floof, is it not, gentlemen?
I'll just
Stop
it.
it. You're worrying me now. Oh, are we ready to floof young Victor?
Yes.
Floof. Floof. Floof.
Or does Puddle be doing it at the moment?
Well, yeah, that's more.
Stop it. Oh, Junk, no. I'm not even reading that one out. No. You'll get me shot.
See,
Was
that's
that
always
from-
fascinated me, this question. Right, mermaids.
Yeah.
Well, they're supposed to be, you know, very romantic and, very, you know... Yeah. It's just a thought I had, you know, it's like, why?
I've never worked out why they did that particular mix. Surely it makes more sense with the head on the fish on the top.
No. Mythology, right? They actually grow legs to walk on land.
Yeah, but that's not going to work.
But you can't do it in the water because you just be like a humping flipper.
Oh, now you're talking.
That's the one where it's saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe.
You got it in the wrong hole, that's your blowhole.
Stop it. Oh, Liz, you're worrying me now as well. Right. Just a quickie, if anybody's
Hands
interested.
off me fins, it's tits first.
I'm not a slag. If you want to see some more of this, you can join me.
Do you really want to see more of this?
Oh, stop it. Dale, no. Oh, for God's sake.
Dale!
Exactly, Chunky. Save you a fortune. So,
Danny, fist bump.
Jesus Christ.
Just as well it went tailed off towards the end of the show, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It was all clean and well above board for the majority of it.
No, I don't think we have. I think we've just been in that that swamp level.
We've been doing the
Man from Atlantis. This is going to be a first. Vic is actually going to raise the tone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stevie.
Stevie, go on. Tell your goodbyes.
Thanks again for joining us, and which turned out to be. I really enjoyed the show. Consider we had no script yet again. Guys, again, an absolute pleasure. But I'd also like to say, Aidan, I know this is your first day on your Stop October. good luck to you, mate. We're all behind you. We know you can do it. So big love, Aidan. And yeah, guys, we shall see you next Thursday. I'll pass it off to Steve.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tonight. And I'll just say it now. Sorry.
Probably not, Bobby.
It was a little departure from our usual show, but thank you. You've made it so much fun tonight. And it's been nice that we've had such a mix of stuff tonight.
Yeah.
So really enjoyed it. And if you want more of the same, join us same time, same channel next week. I will be on the Misfits this Sunday.
Ooh.
So if you fancy joining me, I would love to see you there. Yeah.
What
and if
time?
You've not seen. God, now you put me on the spot. My mind's gone completely blank. Bill, help me out. 9 o'clock, isn't it? Sure it is.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 9 o'clock.
And if you've not caught the new 9:30. There we are.
There you go.
Been told. If you've not caught the new Misfits, go and check it out because it's a cracker. It really is. So you've got Sean, Kyra, Matt, hopefully Jenny if she's feeling better, and some baldy bloke from Doncaster. But anyway. And with that, thank you again. Love you muchly. Nicking a line from Jules. And over to Mark.
Thank you muchly. I like that one. Guys, thank you so much for a awesome little show. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I know we didn't have anything planned for this evening, but honestly, this hour and a half has shot, well, over an hour and a half has shot by so much. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Guys in chat, thank you so much. As you're leaving, don't forget to give a big thumbs up on the channel. It really does matter that we get plenty of thumbs up because it boosts the channel and more people can see us and can have a giggle and that lot. So please show your support and give us a big thumbs up. Want to give our Aidan a big shout out for his Stoptober. Congratulations. I know it's only your first day, but please go check out. He's doing this for charity, so go check out Vic's show, and obviously all the information for the charity will be up on there. I think he's over £1,000 now already, and it's only the 1st of October. So yeah, big fist bumps and love you lots, bro. So from me and the guys, thank you everybody. People on the replay, hello and thank you, and we'll see you all next week. Same channel, 7:30 on a Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
Outro.
Anybody got a cabbage?
Hashtag sprouts.
Captain Birdseye.
Thank God they do Ben and Jerry's in little tubs.
Yeah, complete with ball dimples.
Oh, Aiden's at 1,110.